rain go away. Don't get another day. Howdy. Hit that like button on the way in, guys. There's 8 of you in here. 3 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Hopefully the weather holds out. We got some storms moving in here. We're looking at rain for the next 4 or 5 days here again. So we got to cut it short, guys. I am sorry. It's not my intentions. I'm going the full 2 hours if we can do it. But if the weather cuts me off short, guys, I apologize. Ping and all his followers. What's up, Mr. Matthew? Charming Hollow on here. Good morning. Matthew Nielsen. Sully's in the house. Marvin. Hawks is here. Buddy Bell. How you doing? New. That's Randy. Hit that share button. Hit that like button tonight, guys. We're making Hammer Eye Punch. I'm getting back to some orders. I want to work on the fireplace tool stand, but I kind of screwed it up. Sorry. I need to fix something on it before we go further. So next week we're going to pick up on that. I promise. We're not going to push it to the wayside. I am going to get back to that. I promise. What's poppin', yo? Spencer Coots, how's it going, man? How you getting along with that hammer class? You getting close to that? Let me know. Look, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, man. And we had a great Christmas here at the Ting Ranch. Kids got hooked up. Santa Claus came to town. What all y'all get? Let me know. Hope you got some good foraging goodies. Any of you bad enough to get some cold this year? Let me hear it. First thing we're going to do, we are going to center punch this billet. That way we can start punching a hole. Get you over here on the anvil. Take our trusty micrometers here. We're going to go put the center mark, center punch. Get a little windy here. That means that storm is getting close. The wind has picked up. So, like I said, guys, it's not my intention to cut it short. But if we have to, we have to. Found our center point. Put it some parts there. Give it help. We want to make a perpendicular. We want to make a T there where they intersect and center of our fillet. I measure mine in the middle. A lot more accurate that way. 31.56. So we're looking at 55. 5, 31, 5, 5, 2, 8, half that, 15, 5, 2. Don't know where the Bam Bam is, right? They didn't have to make it. I haven't heard nothing on it. Maybe they got caught up with all the Christmas going on and stuff, and they're relaxing. I don't blame them. Go ahead and take this intersection there, get our center punch where they intersect. We want to center punch that way, you know, dead center. Okay. Yeah. Center punch. Get it in the fire. On. comes up, the rain comes. My vermiculite closes up. When the rain comes. Who all we got in here? 32 watts on 20 lights. Come on, guys. Hello from Texas. This is Robinette. How you doing, dog? Tell the husband I said hello. And he's doing a great job with those tones. I like how he's rehearsing all those tones, man. Spencer Cooch here at 1,036. Well, that's more than the class cost. So I guess at this point you are, I'm guessing at this point you're saving for travel expenses. So I hear you, man. I would have to go live on bowling night. Yeah. Avola Forge. Well, thank you for hitting that like button, man. Or miss, whichever it is. I appreciate it. How's the eye, Hans? Hopefully it's getting better, Hans. How is that eye? Yamez is here. How's it going, Doug? Mike Lane, hello from Michigan. Kevin Lane, how you doing, brother? We just talking about you this morning and shooting shear studs, man. I was telling the old fellas over there at Moe's about shear studs and how bad those things suck. Miss Penny, how you doing, darling? Blooming knackered after Christmas. Blooming knackered, are ya? Joe Melvin's in the house. How you doing, Jimmy Salva? Letting that thing you go trying to say hey to everybody. What's the temp here? It's like 31 right now. 30, something like that. It's chilly out here. It's a little chilly. Doug Thomas in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. How you been, brother? Of course, I am here reading the comments myself, so I don't know if Thud tells me that you're saying hello or not. So, but it's the first time I've seen you in a while. So what's up, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's perfect temperature for hammer and steel, man. You broke some ribs, dude. What happened? You all right? I don't know many blacksmiths that break ribs forging. What'd you do? You couldn't have been at the anvil. Oh, Penny. You got a fan. Yeah, I guess you do get used to it, Kevin. I can imagine. I know at a certain point I got used to hanging vent plate over the side of the steel, up the side of the building. I couldn't walk around like that all day. Let me tell you something, folks. These guys that shoot these shear studs in these buildings that are being built with a concrete floor, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of studs a day. They walk around like this all day. I couldn't do that, man. Hell no. No way in hell. You purchased the house and the house is going up. Lupe, what's up? Corey, how's it going? Hope you had a Merry Christmas as well. Spencer's making me blush. Let me tell you what, Spencer, it takes a lot to make that woman blush. Love you, Miss Penny. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. We ain't all you, y'all is. It's 41-40, inch and a quarter square. Gonna make a hammer eye punch. About 4 inches long. It's almost up to temp, so we can pull it out and start punching that eye. Just letting everybody roll in here tonight, guys. That's awesome. 26 people, 26 likes. Good job, guys. Oh, and after the raffle and everything's said and done, we are at $1,803 towards the Brian Brazil trip. Between the sale of the hammers for the raffle plus the profits from the raffle, coupled with the super chat from November and the PayPal donations, we are at 1,803. That's not to mention what we've gotten in December so far, but I don't know what that amount is until I receive it from AdSense through the analytics. I'll get the analytics. I'll finally get it. December, I'll get January 25th. They process it, or 21st. They process it on the 15th of the next month, and then they send it to you. So it won't be till mid-January until I receive December's information. Yeah, almost halfway, man. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss Becky's in the house. How you doing? What about Chris? What are you talking about, Pop? Christmas gift? What are you talking about? Talking about the $100 you gave me, that was a Christmas gift. That's not going to that. That bought me some stuff for me, and that's going to pay for some. It's going to fix my foot. That's going to pay for my doctor's appointment to go get my foot fixed. But thank you. That insurance cards finally came in, so I can go get my foot fixed. That's going to be paying my visit fee. Christmas was awesome. Got to see a lot of family. Awesome time. Good food. I had a blast. Don't have any complaints about anything over Christmas. It was great. I hope everybody else is looking good as well. Well, it was, but now I know I have to pay that fee for my specialist visit for my foot, so it's going to go to that instead. Well, such is life. It sucks, but, adulting is adulting. You got to do the smart thing every once in a while, I guess. As much as I don't want to, I got to go get my foot cut. All right. Love. Grab my safety glasses there in the shop. Be right back. Just taking get a good mark here so you know where we're at. I get a light. Make sure you're lined up good. I know the center punch this way. Never hurts. Double check. Never hurts to double check. Now we got a good mark. Take a real nice heat. Start punching real hard. Have I ever attempted to forge a kukri knife pick? No, I have not. I would like to try it though. Yeah, Pop, I did. I had a great time. It was really good to see you. I'm glad everything's going well with your rehab too, as far as your shoulder. I hope everything gets better, Pop. I hope you enjoyed your gift. I tried to keep it a secret, you know. I made the video on it and everything. I was hoping you didn't pick up on it, so I hope you really enjoyed that. And I know you lost your last tomahawk that you got from me, so I wanted to make sure you had enough relax. Man, everybody's in the house. Yeah. I don't want to pull a Hans. I do my safety glasses. But Hans, like he said, he had his safety glasses on. This still happens, so it can't happen. Sweetness, what's up? JT's in the house. Here's Mr. Duncan. Yeah, I got a hammer. Stuff's going to happen now. Who's letting stuff heat up? You know how it is. Still gets cold. Maybe he didn't. What'd you say? King's nickname. I like Tijuana. Dan Moss is in the house. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. I did, Mr. Moss. I hope you had a great Christmas over across the pond, sir. Using a 1.25 inch square 4140 for the hammer punch, about 4 inches long. And folks, don't forget, right before Quad State, me and Mr. Moss were giving a hammer class. We have 8 slots. We did the math. We got 8 slots left. So get them while you can. We still got a lot of time, but 8 slots left. It's $125 to get in. You get to take a class with Mr. Moss. It's not my hammer style. It's Mr. Moss's hammer style, and I'm going to be learning a lot from him. I'm helping him coordinate the class and help him out with striking and things like that if that's what he needs. But you're going to be learning how to make a hammer from Mr. Moss, and I think that's freaking awesome, guys. For $125, you can't even buy one of his hammers for $125. So for him to give you a class plus you get a hammer, you can't beat that. So if you're coming to Quad State, it is really something you should try to take advantage of. I definitely think you should do it. I hope you get better from that nerve ending burning, man. Yeah, I can't wait either, Dan. It'll be awesome. Eventually, I'll make myself one of my hammer out punches. But the one I made a long time ago, it's held up so well, and I'm a firm believer in it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'll use it until it's dead. I don't want to be on cooling steel. It's not fun. It doesn't move far. Wears me out. Sure, it looks cool to you guys. I like my steel real much. How much carbon is in 4140? There are 40 points of carbon, 0.4. The 40 at the end of 41. 41 is the alloy. 40 is the carbon, the content. 41 means it's a chromoly alloy. It's got chromium, vanadium in it to make it tough. It's got 0.4% carbon content in it for hardness. So it combines medium hardness with toughness to give it a lot more ductility. It's an awesome tool steel. Yeah, EN19. That's the equivalent to EN19 over there. Definitely. Yes. Let's see. Huge improvement in quality of life now. Now a hot shower helps. Turns out nothing helps with nerve pain. That sucks, man. Hans is taking it on the 26th. You are on the 26th. Kim from Big Dog is on the 26th. Ben Toombs is on the 26th. John Mez is on the 26th. I think Bob Hughes on the 26th. I think Eduardo's on the 26th. Pretty sure. There's 8 of you on the 26th, and all of you kind of piled on that date first. And you like, oh, when's Tim taking it? Oh, that's the day I want to take it. That's how it worked out. Everybody dove in there. Guys, we're getting extremely close to the 2,000 subscriber mark. I think we're less than 50 away right now. So it would be awesome to get that mark before the new year. Help me out, folks. That's what I want for the new year. Let's hit 2,000. What do you think? Share the channel, please. I mean, he doesn't like watching Team beat the crap out of Steel, right? Wedges are falling out. Now we got the banana shape. That'll all be correct once we punch back through that way to this side. So we want to bottom that slug out, then we'll flip it over and then we'll shear it off by pushing it through the other way. Have a good evening, Dan.
Omar Sedano. What's up, brother? Making a hammer eye punch.
You're ignoring JT. What JT do to you, Hans? What's going on? Yeah, using a hammer to make a hammer. I wish I could use my magic wand. I don't know, Miss Becky. No working and no kids don't seem too bad every once in a while.
I do have a magic press. Lupe, happy New Year to you too, brother. Have a good night.
You trying to make one of what? Magic presses or hammer eye punches? Oh, don't get me wrong. We're going to use the magic press tonight. Oh, a magic wand, yeah. Presses make everything easier, Alan. Make everything easier. All right, coming out of the fire. Keep along. Bottoming that slug out this direction. Both of them. Wedges come out. This on them. I ain't putting them back into the head slides on. All right, we got that slug bottomed out. One more heat, that thing will be out of there. Oh, yeah. Still got to make a real spike for tonight. You really want me to do that, don't you? What's my sweetness, assassin?
Pops, have a good night. Love you. Yeah, don't piss on yourself. Go into the bathroom.
My sweetness, I hate saying that damn name. If you want to talk to me, you're going to change that name.
The only person I call that is my wife. Representing what tide?
I ain't no damn Alabama fan. You better get that word out your mouth. There ain't no Roll Tide here. No, sir. Y'all got me messed up. I ain't an Alabama fan. I ain't one of them bandwagoners.
Don't get me lying, girl.
If I'm representing anything, it's the Ting Tings Gold Club. We put on a red sweatshirt.
What do you talk? Oh, yeah, your name. Have a good night, Doug. Hope your ribs feel better. I ain't wearing crimson. I'm wearing red. There's a difference. All right? No grind there, James. Have fun. But
Sweetness, I'm going to call you Tommy. I'm going to call you Tom. How's that? I don't know your name. I'm not going to call you Sweetness. I'm going to call you Tom from now on. Tom, I'm kind of mixed up between it's kind of up there between the Blacksmith forums on Facebook. It's so diluted with bullshit information. There's more people that don't know what they're talking about on there than there are that do know what they're talking about. One dumbass can post something, and if 10 other dumbasses like it, they're going to post something like it next, and they're going to say it's right because these other 10 dumbasses told me it was right. and they're going to argue with the one guy that knows what he's talking about. But the one guy that knows what he's talking about is different from the other 10 dumbasses that thought it was right. And it's going to make the one guy that knows what he's talking about not want to tell you help you at all. So I'm kind of jaded on the YouTube, on the Facebook forums as of right now, because it's full of dumbasses. And never underestimate the power of a large group of dumbasses. Oh, sorry about the rant. Thanks, babe. You're awesome. Oh boy. Where did I put my grid? Alright, got the whole bunch. Time for a new hammer eye punch, though, I think, because the end of mine is a little too fast. It's causing too much sag when I'm punching it, because the end of it's just so worn down. I've made so, I can't even tell you how many hammers I've made by hand with this punch. It's in the 100. It's over 100. It's so worn down that you see how fat the tip of that thing is now. It pulls the steel down in, and that's not very conducive for drawing sheets out. So I think it's time for a new one. Bear Paul, what's going on? High Sierra Forge. Y'all, man, you try hard to keep your dumb ass to the middle. That is true. All right, next we're gonna start drawing out the punch on the press. kind of got an octagonal. We're going to draw it down and try and keep it in kind of a round form. Okay.
Tracy, let me know what it is, how much it costs, man, because I don't expect that for free, brother. Make an awesome batch of salt.
I love that salt for when I smoke my turkey. I'd like to do some other smoking with it since it's mesquite blended salt. So, and you make, it's an awesome product, man. I want to pay for it, so just let me know what I owe you. We don't expect you just to ship that to me. And you guys, I highly implore you, if you enjoy cooking and you like quality ingredients, JT over at Grayson's Forge makes some awesome salt. It's salt. He doesn't make the salt, but what he blends with it for different types of salt, for different types of cooking. It's amazing.
A missing person report? Oh my God.
Oh, y'all looking for a Ford name, Fort Sweet?
I mean, Tom. Tom.
Your name might be John, but I'll dub you Tom. You change your name, sweetness. Seriously, JT, man, those are awesome. Got a damn good product. Hopefully you'll be able to see when I start working. Who knows? I'm terrible about camera angles.
I apologize for that. J-Tom. I don't know where Bradley is, and I ain't heard from him. Hope he's alright. Hammer eye drift. How long and how thick? That's all relative to whether or not you're going to make your own handles, or if you're going to make them where you use replacement handles and make it to the standard replacement handle size. Can't really give you the measurements offhand. I'm generally, I just know it by sight. Sorry. But I'd say they're about 1.25 inches wide by about 5/8 to 3/4 inch thick at their thickest point. Maybe 1 inch thick, depending on the size hammer you're making. If you're making sledgehammers, you want to go about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. You made your punch way. Yeah, I told you need to narrow that thing up somehow. Eventually, you folks will listen to the advice I give your ass when you ask me for it. Getting there. I don't use Snapchat, Spencer. Have I noticed any deflection with track dies? The dies haven't caused any deflection. The deflection that is caused from my press is because I do not have a support from up here. I need to take a support from here down to here to keep that from pushing back, because this is essentially a seat and it's wanting to spread open from the ram being in the front instead of being an H-frame. My deflection comes from that one that moves back to this beam hole, and ever so slightly. If I have brakes from there down to here, or from there down to there, I wouldn't have any deflection. Dies make no difference in my press. He said the PayPal, Jim, but thank you. you guys a pretty cool little trick. Once we get to that point. When you, John, you have a good night. John. I don't know what they keep, but it's between 30 and 40. No, it don't gotta be like that. Sweetness. You're welcome here anytime. I'm just giving you help up today. I love it, man. You have a good night, John. Let's see here. Also, guys, I forgot to mention on my Etsy shop, everything right now, 15% off. It's the after Christmas sale. I know a lot of you folks got gift cards or money. You asked for money to buy some tools for Christmas. If you've been looking to get a tool from me, between now and January 10th, 2 weeks, I'm running a sale, 15% off on the Etsy shop. So get it while you can at a discount. Alright. Got a nice octagon there. Now you're thinking, man, it's awful long tang for a punch. Yeah, it is. I got a trick I want to show you guys. It's a Brian Brazil technique. And it works amazingly. And that's not to say that I think that everyone should bow down to the likes of Brian Brazil. I'm not saying that you may think he's the greatest out there. I am saying, yes, 15% off everything. Except for hammer steel. You can't get hammer steel 15% off because they already sell for so cheap that I can't take 15% off of it or it costs me money to give you guys hammer steel. But yeah, Brian Brazil may not be everybody's cup of tea. He's my cup of tea. I like him.
A lot of what he does really makes sense. He applies a lot of physics to his work. He has a good understanding of it. Every reaction is equal and opposite reaction. He understands the rebound percentage of the anvil versus the hammer and how it's going to move the steel when he strikes a certain way at a certain angle with the die of his hammer. That being said, this technique is amazing. It kills two birds with one stone. It kind of makes it less grinding. Not kind of, it really does make a lot less grind work to get the same achieved point. And I'll show you how he does it. Because you want like a tapered point, a diamond point, three-dimensional, a four-dimensional taper, so to speak, on the end of a hammer-eye punch. So you get a nice center punch, and all your mass and force is directly to the center of your punch when you hit it. So I'll show you how he does that. No, it's not hexagon. It's an octagon. It's got It's got 8 sides. It was square. That took down the corners. It's octagon. So I guess your eyes are messed up. Yes, Mark Asbury is another great master. I can't wait to meet him in 2020. Going up to Havana up in Saratoga, New York, to the National Havana Conference, and I cannot wait. Can't wait. Draw this down just a hair more. All right, next heat. Well, I'll go ahead and do it on this heat actually. We'll round it up. Go to 16 sides. Don't know what happened to my inch and a quarter defense. Sure wish it did. Sure makes holding this stuff right here a lot easier. Take a moment, I'm gonna look for them. Of course, they're not hanging up, they're laying down. They were on the phone. That's going to make life a lot easier. Just want to round it up. Don't need a lot of heat for that. see where we're at with this. We got it down to a nice point, or not point, but round, down to about 3/8 of an inch round. Our next move, we're going to cut it off.
Why we draw it out that far? We can cut it off, thing. Are we good?
All right, the whole point of us cutting it off is when you use a hot cut Hardy, it doesn't cut a clean, flat cut. It kind of cuts and leaves a point. As long as you make a nice, clean, round cut on it, cut it like it's supposed to the center, leaves a nice, clean, round point. The reason Brian does this is because once you have that point, you've achieved the point of your steel. Now you just got to flatten on 2 dimensions to get your diamond point that you're looking for a punch.
Won't be long now. That's right, Curtis. Oh, we missed one. Let's see. We have another super kick. Okay, so somebody said something to think about. Let's see.
There we go. I got it.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Patterson.
Lose the fish lips. It's for one, yeah, it does lose the fish lips. And 2, creates that center point on the object, on what we're cutting. It prevents us from having, it saves a little bit of grind.
Remember what I said when answering your question about hammers, but I've heard others explain why rounding hammers are the best hammers to lay hammers.
Okay, what are their arguments as to why?
Rounding hammers are one of the best. All right, so we're just going to cut this point. Taking it slow, making sure we do a nice clean cut all the way to the center. Okay.
Zoom out here. Show you what I mean. See how it leaves a little point in the middle? Right dead center of your piece if you cut it right. Now, when I flatten this on 2 dimensions, I'm going to have somewhat of a diamond point there.
Have a good one, Omar. Have a good night. Happy New Year to you as well. There you go. That was one I screwed up. Didn't get square, so it doesn't lock in while I was laying under the press. HOA is a homeowners association, and they suck. $10 in the package. And nickels. You don't have to do that, Mr. Tracy. All right, now we're going to take this out. We are going to flatten on a 2-dimensional plate. There we have it. See how when I flatten that down, it's got nice round sides and a point in the center. I can clean it up with a file if I want. I don't even have to go to the grinder with that. And now, it's a nice size for a little punch. Could go a little smaller if I want, but you know, it is what it is. Now, we just work on cheeks in the back of the striking pole. Of course, the way Brian Brazil works, he works with a striker. So he directs, someone strikes for him, and he uses set tools and things like that, top set tools, such like that. So this works a lot cleaner than mine. I had a striker here, and I could accurately place a set tool everywhere that I wanted struck every single time. I could do clean work too. That's why I like his technique so much, because in a traditional blacksmithing shop, blacksmith have 1 or 2 apprentices, maybe 3 apprentices, someone there to strike for him all the time, someone to cut his material. So he worked with the striker. He rarely swung the hammer himself on big projects. He used strikers and chop tools and directed that way. He worked as a group to put out production. That's how blacksmith kept up with production. Hey pal, it's countylineforge@gmail.com. Pretty simple. My name at gmail.com or my forge name at gmail.com. Yeah, and it's also in the description as well. You're all right. Or not the description, but the link at the top of my page on my bio picture. What do they call that? My about me. Creates a nice round striking hole right here on the end. I'll flatten that off with the grinder, of course. Then I'll bring everything to the center. Now we just need to work these cheeks down. You see the sag here that was created by how blunt my hammer eye punch is, how it pulled those cheeks down in. I don't like that. It sucks. It's not going to affect the way it works at all, but I'd like to draw the cheeks out fatter if I can. So we're going to work on that. I still got plenty of material there on the cheeks to draw down, hopefully. Bringing in poles a little bit, this pole up here, and narrow it in a little bit more if we need to get more material for the cheeks to draw up. Okay. But this will be my new hammer eye punch. So I've got to do it now after this. Oh, let's see. Something was sent. Who all sent to the PayPal? Because so far I've only received from Mr. Patterson. There's his right there. Brazil trip. Confirmation, Mr. Grayson. I don't see one from you, Miss Becky. Did you send it?
County Line Forward, Yahoo or gmail.com. I said Yahoo, Gmail.
Maybe it'll take a second to come through.
Give it a minute. It'll pop up. This is going to be fun trying to get some material back from the cheeks.
It's going to be fun trying to get some material back. So it's starting to rain a little bit. I'm gonna have to do something drastic here to get them cheeks back. So they ain't real fun. No. Let's see. Hans, you out of here, brother? Yeah, I'm gonna do some fullering on it, but it's gonna take some drastic fullering, I think. Yeah, I've not seen anything on PayPal as of right yet. Well, there's old Thud Thud. He just let me know that he's not dead. Thud Thud. Glad to know you're not dead. Let's see here. We'll restart the old Kelly Boo. Yeah. Roy doesn't like round hammers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying a round hammer is the end all be all hammers of all time, because I use cross beam too. You see what's laying right here. In front of me is cross beam. You need really tight corners. Yeah, cross beam or some kind of beam like that's the way to go. But general forging, drawing out, if you're using cross beam just to draw something out, or straight beam just to draw something out, or what have you, it's the best it gets. Look at the face of my hammer. If I hit at this angle, it's a straight beam. It's the way that fuller is, that's rounded. If I hit at this angle, it's a cross beam because of the bottom forward. See how that's at a 45? If I hit at this angle, it's a diagonal beam. If I hit at this angle, it's a different diagonal beam. I have the same fullers on this rounding face of my hammer. It draws out when I hit it with the rounding part in all directions. It's more of a lateral draw if I hit at an angle. That's why I tell you hammer control is important. If you have hammer control and you use a rounding hammer that's made square circle rounding hammer, it is nearly the last damn hammer you will need if you know how to use this hammer. If you have to swing all willy-nilly and you're wham, wham, it gets you a damn cross beam because you're just chopping the metal up anyways. You ain't hardly hitting shit. It's whatever you want to do. But if you have hammer control, you have a square circle rounding hammer, you can get about anywhere you need. Just about anywhere you need. Yeah, we can run that gate.
Alright, we got what we wanted for the most part. Got a little bit of drawing on this diagonal. Go back to even. There we go. Do it the old-fashioned way. Yep, I still haven't gotten any transaction update through PayPal from Becky or Saul. Don't be ruining my excuse for buying hammers now. And it is. I'm not saying that you'll never need another hammer. What I'm saying is, for general purposes, a rounding hammer, a properly made rounding hammer, can cover a lot of them. Now, there are a lot of instances where, like you're texturing a leaf, when you need a really hard directional draw, when you need to get into a tight corner. Specialized hammers like that, cross peen, straight peen, diagonal peens with a narrow peen that, that's made for that is ideal. But for overall general purposes, I don't think it can beat that. Yeah, it's starting to rain. I don't. Shit. Yeah, I don't want my camera to get wet. If it starts going in here any more than what it is, we're going to be calling it. Yep. It's coming. Hurry, hurry. I don't want to drop that in there much deeper. I don't want that eye any bigger than it is.
Yeah, I think my hammer out punch from the start kind of toasted this thing, and didn't leave me much material at all for the cheeks. I'm gonna finish it, but it's not gonna have the cheeks on it that I want. Generally, I like the cheeks to be drawn out good and wide, good and tall. Everybody needs one. Get up to Etsy shop; they're all on sale. Mike Lane, you tried a County Line Ford hammer yet? I assure you, you'll like it. Balanced right. It's not just a chunk of steel with a stick. Got a little bit of quality in it, I reckon. Folks like them. I've sold, well over 100 this year. Well over 100 of them got sold this year. Just hammers. It's a good year. Thought I would have pulled it on the other angle. No, if I pull her, it'll elongate the eye instead of making it taller. A whole set of 16 hammer things. Get them, baby. Hell yeah. Dad rats. Keep the triggers in the house. Matt, yours is coming up very soon, man. Yours is coming up very soon. Yeah, I don't have the material to draw the cheeks up, so I'm not going to try to any further. This will be my personal use when this won't go out to anybody. This looks like a hammer curve because of them cheeks, but it'll serve its purpose for me. In your next life, you're going to be a blacksmith. What size is my hammers? You pick the weight, baby. And I know my Etsy says 6 to 8 weeks process time. But you know, I generally beat that by a week or two. I wish I could beat it by more, but I do have several folks wanting stuff, and I
I got a family as well, so I try not to smother myself too much. Of course, I do work all the time. If I put more on my plate, I probably would have a damn heart attack. So 6 to 8 weeks is what it says on Etsy, but I can probably beat it by a couple of weeks. Don't hold me to it.
All right, we're gonna have to shut her down, guys. The rain's starting to fall. There's something telling me for a second about it. Please take the hammered dog shit look out of it. Try and do some planishing. Best I can with it. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I know nobody's rushing me in help. It wouldn't matter if anybody did. Can't go no faster than what I can, you know what I mean? Black eyed peas are the best. Yeah, everything's starting to get wet, guys. We're gonna have to shut her down. I don't want my camera to get hurt. All right, guys. Cutting her short. Let me pull this out, give you one last shot of what it looks like where they're at. Actually, straighten that up in here. That's where we are. It's basically done. Eyes punched, drifted. Need to get that back right there. There we go. Now, yes. All right, would you like to normalize? Do some grinding. All right, guys. Everything's getting soaked over here. Y'all have a good night. Don't want to ruin this camera. I really appreciate everybody hanging out.
But I got to cut it down. I can't even hang out for the goodbyes because it's really starting to pick up. My computer's getting wet and everything's getting wet. So, peace. Ting Ting's out here. Love you guys. Thank you for all the donations. Drayson, you are the man. I look forward to getting that salt. Oh, no. I can't even turn the computer off. The mouse pad got wet. Oh, shit. Ting Ting gets to look like an idiot here for a few minutes. His mouse pad's wet. It's not picking up his finger, so I can't end the stream.